Hello folks, and welcome here once again to Divine Fine Motors, and thank you so very much for being here. God bless you and your family, and I mean that. And folks, congratulations on finding this. I just don't even, this is the nicest 2011 Jeep Wrangler 4x4 6-cylinder automatic transmission that you will ever come across. This Jeep is absolutely immaculate, and man, it's set up perfect. It's not too much stuff on it, just enough stuff on it. And folks, it was a one Florida owned, right here in Central Florida, till it had 51,000 miles on it just a year ago. It was sold. The second owner had it just 1 year. She only put about 10,000 miles on it. It's only got 61,000 pampered miles. I'm talking about Florida flatland miles. And no, it has not been in no hurricane. It hasn't been in no flood, no theft, none of that stuff. Clean Carfax, clean auto check. You'll see there's no flood and no fire and none of that. But folks, this thing is just amazing. This is probably about the fourth or the fifth Jeep that we have bought here at Divine Fine Motors, simply because I am an absolutely perfectionist, and usually these things are just not in the condition that I like to buy stuff. I like to buy stuff that doesn't even look like it's been used. And this Jeep is an absolute example of what I'm talking about. I usually like to buy elderly Florida one owner stuff. Occasionally I'll buy something with 2 or 3 owners, but very rarely. But folks, I want to show you something. This thing is absolutely amazing. Every nut and bolt underneath it is like that. It's got a beautiful, nice lift kit on it. I don't know how high. It might be a 4 or 3 inch lift. It's got some of the nicest big old, in my opinion now, you just can't beat Mickey Thompson wheels and tires. And it's got both of those on it. It's got the big 315 tires on it and 17s, and it's even got the Mickey Thompson wheels that are like brand new. Just immaculate. You've got your running boards on it. It's got the towing package. But again, can you see the nuts and bolts? This is what I call a boulevard Jeep. This Jeep hadn't even been in the mountains. No mud. It looks like, how y'all doing over there? It looks like it's never been dirty. I mean, in every place on it is just like new. This is all factory paint, and it is spotless. There honestly is not a scratch, a mark, a nick on anything on it that I saw. It's got some real nice KC lights on it that are hooked up. It's got a super nice Pioneer stereo system with your Bluetooth, with your XM radio. It is wired up for a big amp, but I guess she took her amp out of there when she traded it in. This was a new car trade-in right here in, I believe it was Plant City, and that's around Lakeland, right in the middle of the state. But as you can see, folks, this thing is super nice. It probably has just had this lift package on there, I would say, within the last year. I mean, the first people who had it only put 51,000 miles on it in all those years. But listen, every nut and bolt under this Jeep looks just like this. Can you see that? I mean, this whole thing is just amazing underneath it. No issues, no leaks, no nothing, and it is awesome. Again, it's got the big Mickey Thompson wheels and tires, the lift kit, the running boards, Bluetooth, XM radio, and the thing about it that I loved about it too the most is the interior looks like it wasn't even used. Now that's hooked up from the amp system. It's disconnected in the back, and I'm probably going to go ahead and I've got a used amp over in my shop, and I'll probably have somebody to put another amp back in here. Not promising you anything, but anyway, The interior of this Jeep is just spotless. All the door jambs, all of your latches, all of the handles, everything is just immaculate condition. The carpet is like new. This is the floor mat. Underneath the floor mat is the same way. The seats look like they haven't been set in. It really looks to me like it's been kind of a one-person vehicle. You know, sometimes you get the kids in here, sometimes you've got the boyfriends and girlfriends, but this thing really looks like it's just had one person using it. I love the seats. It's got tilt, it's got cruise, it's got the nice big steering wheel on it. It's got, like I said, the Bluetooth, it's got XM radio, and there's your Bluetooth speaker up there. But the interior, the carpet, the paint underneath it, the wheels and tires, it's got everything. I've already had, my neighbors are kind of wanting it, but they kind of want everything that I buy too. You can see the locking things, the nuts, everything are just in pristine condition. Back here, all your latches, everything is nice. Usually this stuff here is scratched up a little bit in the back, but this is perfection. This whole Jeep looks like this too. I mean, everywhere you look, it's just really, honestly, in amazing condition. And I'm not trying to sell you something here. I'm trying to help you buy something. I mean, all that looks like it hadn't been used. Of course, all your jack and stuff is underneath there, hadn't been out of there. And like I said, it was wired up. Very professional, nice, high expensive, high-end job, it looks like to me, by the wiring they used with a nice amp. I'm going to see if we can get that put back in there. Underneath this seat, back here is perfect. This is a nice Jeep floor mat. Underneath that, you can see all that is just immaculate as well. No rust, no corrosion, no dents, no dings, no nothing. It just really is in excellent, excellent condition. Even the engine compartment is the same way. You can see here your fuel cap, all that's perfect. All the bumpers, the plastic on them, the tow hitches, the hitch, even that hitch looks like it's never been used. No, this wasn't sprayed. I didn't spray that. It just looks like that. The top, of course, is black. You can see that in some of the other pictures. I took it down by our fountain there and took some pictures of it near Boot Ranch where we live here. And again, it is just immaculate. Now listen, Jeeps are a big, big deal right now, especially these nice four-wheel drive automatics. But to find one like this, and listen, I look for them every week. I pray for them. I mean, it's just hard to find one like this. And it is all looks like that. It's just amazing. Everywhere you look, this Jeep is just spotless. I'm here to tell you it really is. But again, the nice thing I love about it is how clean it is on the interior. Your door handles, everything is just spotless. And of course, no scratches in here. I mean, I've seen these things with 20,000 miles on them look terrible. This steering wheel, folks, looks like it hadn't even been touched. But it's just super, super nice. You'll love this thing. It's got 61,514 miles. It may have a little more miles by the end of the auction, but all that stuff is just in immaculate condition down there. You got the power plug down there. You got a power plug up here. Got the skid control. Of course, the air, everything is just works perfectly. And let me show you under the hood, but I'll let you off of here. But I'm telling you now, if you're looking for a good Jeep, you better call me. Now listen, I don't think I've had any of my Jeeps, the last 5 Jeeps I've had, the only ones I've sold, have ever made it till the end of the auction. And this one certainly won't. It's just too nice. It's just way too nice, and it's way too, the miles, it hardly has any miles at all. But I like stuff. This Jeep has not been modified in any way other than the big wheels and tires. It's got one of those $400 batteries is what I call on it. I'm sure that was to hook up that amplifier, which all that is. But listen, every nut and bolt under this Jeep, can you see it? All this stuff is still like brand new. Again, this Jeep came from right here in the center of the state, in the center of Florida. Now, we are around Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater area, but it is all immaculate. Has no issues whatsoever on anything. It runs, drives, and rides 1,000%. And I'm pretty sure I saw a sticker where it's just being serviced. The oil is clean. The brakes are great. It runs down the road straight as can be, as you can see there. Even underneath the front of it is all just in excellent, excellent condition. Again, no leaks, no issues, no rust, no conversion, or no corrosion or conversion. But there you go, folks. Here's another one. Praise God. This is man, me and my wife, we've been kind of wanting, Carol, we've been wanting to kind of get a Jeep, and we're really loving on this one. Again, it's not too much. It's the perfect color, and it runs, drives, and rides just fantastic, okay? You'll love, love, love this thing. It is honestly in excellent, excellent condition. I mean, everywhere. Do you see this? The top, like I said, the top you'll see in the pictures, the top is great. All the plastic's great. Just a super, super nice Jeep. So if you want it, make sure you give me a call on the number there. I give people a chance to go ahead and buy it now before the auction is over at the low reserve price. I'll do the same thing for you. I also can work it out to where I can pick you up at the airport, or we can help you get it shipped to you anywhere you're at in the United States or in anywhere else. But folks, if you're looking for a nice Jeep, if you're looking for something, this has had a ton of money already spent on it. You go and price these big Mickey Thompson wheels and tires, the lift kit, the labor for doing all that, and you've got some money in something. Not to speak of, you also got a nice stereo system in it. So here's your chance to have one that's ready to go, that you don't have to spend no money on. And this thing looks absolutely amazing. You'll love it. If it didn't, I wouldn't have it. But again, this is all factory original paint that is just flawless. All the plastic, the fender wells are just like new. All your running boards you can see are just in amazing condition. So there you go. And congratulations on finding it. Remember, we're down here around Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater. We'll get your paperwork out to you just immediately once you do your deposit. You'll love dealing with my wife, Carol. She's very thorough. She's very efficient. And once you get your paperwork, we'll help you go ahead and start arranging for shipping, or again, you can drive it to wherever you want. We can pick you up at the airport if we are available. So again, thank you all so very much. You know, I've been doing this, praise God, going on about 30 years. Carol and I, we've lived here in this home about 14. We're both from West Virginia. I've been in the car business most of my life, and we just got our dealer's license going on 9 years ago. We've raised 3 of our beautiful children here in this home. We sent hard-working kids. Sent 2 of them up to the University of Florida, and that little baby, God love her, baby of ours, she got into Yale University. She's up in New Haven, Connecticut, doing her senior year at Yale. So go Yale Bulldogs, and go Florida Gators, and go whoever you're rooting for. But thank you again. God bless you all. And I got a shout out to all you all who have bought from us over the years. Thank you so very much. We really appreciate you. We will continue to go out and find these great vehicles for you, and continue to try to be a blessing to you, and you have sure blessed us. So again, thank you so much. God bless you. Remember, be kind to one another. Love on one another when you can. Lift each other up, and please read to those children. Tell them how wonderful they are. And God bless you, and thank you again. Bye-bye. And give me a call now, 727-460-4283. Bye-bye.